Okay, this is the channel that goes over trucks that are for sale right now. Sometimes cars, but today, trucks. We're looking at 1980s Toyota pickup trucks that are for sale right now. This one out of Scottsdale, Arizona. It's got 84,000 miles and it's a single cab or regular cab. And it's a 4x4 and they're asking 39.9. A little bit high. I got a feeling this one's a little bit high. Get to the obviously it's a very nice truck. But I'm always interested in getting to the interior pics. It's kind of hard to fall in love with a truck without seeing how nice the interior is. And on these old 80 trucks, you just get that feeling. And this is also a manual shift. See, you got your little pedal right here. You're going to be shifting through the gears. Tight cab, tight cab. I had one of these once, and it was a bit tight. It was a bit tight, but this is a collectible. This is not something you're going to use a lot. You're just going to hold on to it for a couple of years and take it to a few car shows, which is super enjoyable. Everybody gathers around and talks about it, and then you go to an auction and you auction it off, and people climb all over it. And then it's a good chance that somebody overpays for it. And if you pick a good auction and good timing, sometimes you can make 10 grand on one of these. All right, so let's go to another one. This is the Bring a Trailer auction that's going on right now. Now, I think there's 20 hours left, but there's a few Toyota trucks over here. This one right here is a 1990, which is up to 10,000 on the bids. And you can, they get a ticker over here. And the way that these Bring a Trailer auctions work is you come down to the last couple minutes, and every time somebody puts in a late bid, they add 2 minutes. And then these things, they can skyrocket. So here's a 1990 extra cab. Also a manual. It's got the 3.0 6-cylinder. And it'll probably do pretty good. All right, so let's go back to the Bring a Trailer. Now, a lot of times these are going off live. And you watch the end of them, and it gets pretty exciting because you see a car that gets close to the end, it's 12 grand, and then by the time it's over, it's 32. Here's a 1993 4x4 V6 5-speed. 3 days left until the auction's over, or 4 days. This is also an extra cab. Interior. Now let's go to the next one. So that was Bring a Trailer. The first one was Auto Trader, and Auto Trader had a couple more there that were kind of nice. This one's 41,000. This right here, is more up my alley right here. Yes, it's got 92,000 miles, but investors overlook these, especially on a Toyota. I mean, that's just old school. That's Back to the Future right there. That's 1985 Back to the Future. Almost identical. Oh, this is not as clean as you would expect it, but you could buy these and go through them and make them look 100%. It's a little work, little bit of money. And so let's go over here. So we got the cars and bids one here. Now this one's got a funky paint job, and it's lifted. It's got the front grille and lights, and also an extra cab. It's got the lights on top. It's got the big knobby tires. This truck is ready for some off-road right here. Let's see how the inside looks. There we go. Also a manual, 5-speed. Seats look great. Looks pretty good. All right, so let's read up on this one. Let's see what's going on here. This is a 2.4 liter, 84 extra cab, 4x4, 5 speed, clean Carfax. And the price tag. It's an auction. It's 5 days left. The auction's up to $1,200, but it's gonna go for a heck of a lot more than that. If I had to guess, I'd put it at maybe 12,000. But and then you've got the Craigslist. A lot of people, private owners, older guys, they don't know anything but Craigslist. They'll throw one. Craigslist is really the way to go when you're trying to find just a steal on a vehicle. Most of these I'm sure are priced just about right, but on your local Craigslist, you just pop in there what something older, and you switch this over here. Look on the upper left hand corner. You switch this from all to owner, and a guy will throw a car up. A senior will throw a car up on Craigslist because that's all he knows how to use. And I'm not saying seniors can't figure it out, but you'd be surprised how many deals pop up on because they're gone in a day. You call up a day later and they're like, no, it's sold. That's how you missed a good one because it's gone. So you try to check it every day. You do that for a month. You come across a stone cold winner that you can take straight to the auction or bring a trailer, and you flip it. You make $5,000. You can also wait it out. Go to Barrett Jackson, and then that could go. That's like potluck. It could go really good. It could go really bad. But with these Toyota trucks, while you're at Barrett Jackson, just letting people crawl all over it prior to it going across the main stage, um, a vehicle like this one right here, you're going to get a lot of attention. A lot of people bringing their son over or their kids and saying, back when I met your mother, you're going to, it's a good time. It's a good time. So that one's in Orlando. And so let's go back to some of the dealers. Some of the dealers got some good stuff, but I really like buying them from the right from the original owner or second owner, third owner. As long as it's privately owned and not a dealer, there's a chance that you can get in there and make a good deal for yourself. Sometimes people just need it gone. They got something going on in their lives. They can use the extra cash. They're moving. But if you monitor Craigslist, all the sites really, but if you monitor Craigslist, you can walk out with a score and enjoy it for a couple months, maybe a year, and next thing you know, you're sitting on a gem, and it's great. Great. It's actually why we do this. It's just so much fun. Anyways, down in the comments, give me something. This is the second time. This is my second video of all time. Say something. I don't know. Say something mean if you want. I don't care. Just you need to vent or something. Just let it all out. But other than that, just tell me what kind of car you like or what you're chasing. Maybe I'll find a bunch of those, or tell me what you had, or give me a link to something for sale right now. Maybe I'll add it to the next video. But give me a like, subscribe. What is all that? You hit the little cowbell. I don't know. Just we'll see how this goes. All right, signing out.